For more on how education is changing in China, we're joined now by author and educator Berlin Fang. Just a fascinating story there about how one teacher making a difference, and we can see that. And one of the things that we're seeing now in China that's really interesting is this rotation where they're taking successful teachers and moving them to other schools. Teachers like the one we just saw really making a difference in these kids' lives. How do you see that playing out?
Hi, I think it is a good thing that teachers get rotated out. Otherwise, all the good teachers are concentrated in one school that has all kinds of negative repercussions. Educationally, of course, you increase the disparity of educational quality between one place and another place and other places. And also, if you have all the good teachers piled up in one spot, that means, all the parents would like to send their teacher to that school. That means the housing price in that area will go up. So there are all kinds of social effects if you have the same teacher in the same place. And also, people in less resourced areas, they don't have as many quote unquote great teachers. And then, you lose students, and eventually some schools become hollowed out, or they could even be closed.
Yeah, this is a step in the right direction, I guess you would say. Is there more that can be done to achieve the kind of balance you're describing, the fairness? Because, as you said, some areas don't have the great teachers. Are there other things that can be done as well?
Of course, yeah. I would think that it would be a great idea to continue to consider using technology and to spread out the resources, because right now, with the use of internet and the ubiquitous connectivity, you really do not need teachers to be in a certain place to improve the education. So why not make use of the educational technology to help resolve that problem? I think during the pandemic, people have a taste of that, but pretty soon after the country got the pandemic under control, then everybody seems to have forgotten about this, and everybody is in a hurry to return to the normal. So all the things that we have learned during the pandemic was, down the drain. So, which is a great pity, in my opinion.
No, very good point. Can you talk to us a little bit about these government efforts focused on these after-school tutoring programs? Does that surprise you, and what kind of a difference is that going to make?
Well, I think it's a good thing, resolving some issues, because these teachers are some teachers who are not very ethic. They would teach not sufficiently in class, and they could teach outside the class where there's more money. So that create all sorts kind of conflict of interest issues. And also, parents are paying too much for the out-of-school training programs, and it is making everybody anxious. Everybody, including the students, the parents, the teachers, everybody just in a very bad position. So I think the changes are a good step to take. However, I mean, the competition is a fundamental issue that we need to think about. Unless you do something about the Gaokao system, you are not actually resolving the issues long term. Because as long as the competition is fierce, people are still trying to figure out a way to game the system somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Berlin Fang, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.